Morning YouTube, friends and family. I'm back to work, you know, this is it, I'm in my routine. This morning I am heading to the town of Wiscasset to meet my project manager, have a little powwow with him. You know, right now my focus is to generate more work because we have about a week's worth of work left before the crew is going to be idle. So I am, as quickly as possible, trying to follow up on leads, get estimates out the door, and convert them to jobs. Thanks for coming with me on my day, and I'll see you in a few. Okay, welcome to the historic town of Wiscasset. Wiscasset is a beautiful little town that has a Route 1 slicing right down the middle of it. So I had to get away from Route 1 because it's just too noisy even to think. Wiscasset's got a lot of antique stores, a lot of art galleries, bakeries, that sort of stuff. So it's a very historically accurate town. It has a lot of historical integrity to it from the 1800s, so kind of fun. I remember when I was a kid, out here used to be a wrecked ship that was like partially sunken, that made you kind of feel like it was the you know, the days of the pirates and all that, but that's gone now. Just got some news from my project manager. He is ready to move on. If anybody out there in YouTube land knows of somebody that may be interested in working for Sustainable Structures in a leadership position, let me know. I know you all have heard me rant and complain about our Governor Lepage here in Maine, and how I think he's unfit for office. I'm sure you've heard my recent expression of displeasure about his racist comments and his veiled threats and bullying. And I mean, he said words on a phone message to a state legislator that I don't even want to say on YouTube, even though you're allowed to swear on YouTube. Just clearly inappropriate behavior. Well, today the governor has admitted that his behavior was appropriate, and he even went so far as to suggest that he might even resign from office because what he did was so bad, and perhaps his own party now doesn't have the confidence in him that they once had. Tonight there is a rally in the Capitol Park, which is directly across from the governor's mansion and the Capitol building, to let him know that there's a very large group of people that do not support that kind of behavior in a public official, and to also draw attention to maybe some more constructive ways in which Maine can deal with the heroin epidemic that it is suffering through right now. And third, to let the governor know that we want him to step down and to resign. So I'm just trying to figure out whether or not to go to that rally tonight. It's at 6:30. I really do want to go. I'm gonna, if I can get there at all, I really want to share it with you. You know, I know some of my viewers may have voted for Lepage and or support Lepage and or support the conservative Republican agenda. I really don't want to get too deep into like partisan politics in my vlog, because that's just, I don't know, it's just not a lot of fun to talk about it. But this could be a chance to get rid of this guy, and I really do want to show my support to the movement to have him step aside. So, and it would be a fun event, I think, to go to. There could be a lot of, you know, excitement in seeing it, and I'd like to potentially share that with you. So anyway, I'm gonna put some thought into that, see if I can work it with the family so that I can, you know, be gone for the evening. But stay tuned to see whether we go to this rally. Remember the video from this spring, or the number of videos or number of vlogs that the river shows up and there's like a river? Right now there's no water in this river. It is barely flowing. Wow, it really has been an extremely dry summer. I can see that now from coming down here. This is just crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it this low. All right, I've decided to go for it. I'm going to this rally in Augusta at Capitol Park to check out this, you know, Lepage bashing event. See what it's all about. And then I have to pick up Milo at the Windsor Fair. He's there with a couple buddies. So we're going for it. A word on American politics. Liberals are pushovers and are not willing to fight for what they believe in. Conservatives are just stubbornly committed to their party line and will give in at nothing to achieve their goals. That's what needs to change in this country. That's why I'm going to this rally, because it's so much easier to just stay in my comfortable little living room and edit my comfortable little movie and forget that there's, you know, any possibility that I can make a difference. Whereas whenever given the chance, that Republican and that conservative is going to go out there and try to fight for what they believe in. So you know what, liberals out there, you need to start fighting for what you believe in. You need to start making things happen and not waiting for the world to change, because yeah, the world's going to change, but it's never going to change in the way you want it to change. So make the world the place you want it to be. Go out and seize it. Take it back, man. We have just as much right to fight for what we believe in as they do. So, you know, I know there's going to be some conservatives watching this, and they're probably not on board with all of my politics. And again, sorry to introduce politics into my whole vlog, but I'm really getting to the point where it's frustrating the heck out of me. So you may be starting to see a little bit more of this, and I hope it at least interests some of you as I go off on my rants and tirades and take these events. Here I am Park. Again, this is directly across from our Capitol building and catty corner from the governor's mansion. Did I mention he gets to stay there for free? Anyway, I've been to Capitol Park before in my vlog. This may be the greatest number of people I have ever seen in Capitol Park. I can see the group up there already underway. I'm about 10 minutes late, so I probably missed the opening statements, but I expect that there'll be a lot more to hear.
Woe to you who make bad laws, who benefit the wealthy at the expense of the widow and the orphan. And to the people they say, wake up. This is not what has been planned for you. Because this is not only about how Paul Lepage treats us, this is about how we treat Paul Lepage. Paul, you are our brother, and you need help. Get it. Paul, as our governor, you have irretrievably broken the compact between us.
These days, my heart is breaking. I have never, in my lifetime, seen the level of dysfunction that we've witnessed coming from the Blaine house since 2011. But, you know, even then, I have never seen state government so paralyzed or so polarized. I do, however, have a few reflections for your consideration.
Thank you, everyone, for coming here tonight. My name is Deka Dalak. I am a black woman, an immigrant, and a Muslim. All of these identities that make up the person that's standing in front of you has been viciously and inexcusably attacked by our governor. Paul Lepage promotes nothing but hatefulness and bigotry.
You know, standing in one tight group, you can't really tell how many people attended this affair, but spreading out into that circle, it made it so clear that there were hundreds and thousands of Mainers that turned out. And really the message today was, you know what? The guy needs help. He needs to be surrounded by love and compassion. You know, I think that was the right message. It could have gotten ugly. It could have been a bashing event, but really they kept it clean. They talked about love and they talked about healing. And that's really what Maine needs now. You know, we need to heal from the poison that the governor has introduced into our state. So I'm glad I attended. Kind of had to scoot out a little bit early because I have to go get Milo at the Windsor Fair, and I don't want him to wait too long, but it's I think I got the gist of what's going on here. Well done, SOS organizers. I'm glad I came. I'm glad everybody that was there was there. It was a lot of fun. I just got word that from home that Milo is gonna get a ride home with a buddy instead of getting picked up at 8 o'clock by me.